Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Tabmock99. Now today's video is one I think you're going to find hella interesting. It's one I've been getting a lot of requests for. Well, it seems like everyone wants to discuss Lucifer, so let's shed some light on him. I think most people are familiar with the story from the Judeo-Christian religion about an angel who rebels against God, finds himself cast out of heaven, only to end up ruling in hell. But in terms of Mortal Kombat, there's a lot of fans out there who don't even know he exists in the context of the Mortal Kombat lore. But he does. The thing is, he's never been a selectable character in any of the games, and we've never even seen so much as what he looks like. When it comes to Lucifer, the devil's in the details. The first time he's ever mentioned is in the instruction manual for Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. Open it up, and it says, "Over the millennia, the Netherrealm has had many rulers. Most of them were forged within its fiery pits, eventually ripping their masters mercilessly from their thrones. One, however, came not from the bowels of the Netherrealm, but from the heavens of reality. He was the fallen elder god known as Shinnok. Upon entering the realm, Shinnok found himself immediately under attack by its then ruler, Lucifer. He would exist tortured and tormented by the dregs of hell for thousands of years, until he met Quan Chi. Quan Chi is a free-roaming sorcerer. That means he can travel the various planes of reality without detection from their gods. It also means that, over the years, he's obtained great power. Aware of Shinnok's dilemma, Quan Chi traveled to the Netherrealm and made the fallen god an offer. He will free him from his confines and assist him in defeating Lucifer and his minions, in exchange for power and the ability to rule at his side if and when he escapes the Netherrealm entirely. Shinnok agreed, and the two waged a war in the Netherrealm that lasted for centuries. But the ex-Elder God eventually won as he viciously slew his former master, then took his seat as the new ruler supreme of the dead realm. So, unlike with Christianity, Lucifer didn't fall from the heavens. Shinnok might have, but not Lucifer. He was spawned from the pits of hell. That's also where he would go on to meet his end. That wouldn't be the last time we hear his name dropped, though. In Mortal Kombat Deception's Konquest Mode, they give the devil his due. One of the NPCs says Lucifer was once the custodian of this realm, much like Raiden is to Earthrealm. It was Shinnok who overthrew him. Another guy says, they say when Lord Shinnok battled Lucifer for control, many treasures were scattered across the Netherrealm. And, if you go so far as to play some of the speech in reverse, you can even find one of the NPCs saying this.
Lucifer once ruled the Netherrealm, until Shinnok defeated him.
Another one adds,
Shao Kahn, Lucifer, and Raiden are of the same race of beings.
Wait a minute, Lucifer and Raiden? The same race of beings? Well, that's implying that Lucifer wasn't spawned from the pits of hell after all, that he did come down from the heavens just like Raiden did. Unbelievable. This guy hasn't even made it into a game yet, but the writers, and their devil-may-care attitude when it comes to the story, have retconned him already. Unbelievable. But you know, if he really is a god, just like Raiden, well, that implies that there's hope for him after all.
The gods do not truly die. They merely dissipate until they can be reformed.
I mean, yeah, the game says he's dead now, but on the other hand, he's in hell, so...
No, it can't be. You're dead. I killed you.
Yeah, you killed me, so? Where was I gonna go, Detroit?
So if I could play devil's advocate for a minute, I think it would be great to see Lucifer actually established as a character in the fighting game. I mean, think about it. How many other video games have this kind of religious imagery in them? Besides that. And that. And that. You know what? My point is, we've never seen Mortal Kombat's take on Lucifer. We have seen other devil-like characters, though. Like in Mortal Kombat Armageddon's Konquest Mode, there's a couple of fights in there with beings like the Nightmare Demon. With beings like this, it's easy to see how Lucifer would fit rather well in the Mortal Kombat games. I mean, think about it. In the Mortal Kombat universe, there's already tons of supernatural beings, like demons and dragons and gods. Oh my. So it just makes sense that they would eventually have a character who looks kind of like Satan.
It's Satine, actually.
Yeah, well, whatever you want to call him. Satan, Satine, Lucifer, the devil, Beelzebub. The point is that once Shinnok is out of the way, it just makes sense that Lucifer's going to want to come back and control the throne for himself. And who knows? Maybe that's something that we'll see happen in a future Mortal Kombat game. Until next time, this is Tabmock99 asking, have you ever danced with the devil in the pale lit moonlight? That's something I ask of all my prey. Hey guys, hope you had a hell of a lot of fun with this one. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to see Lucifer in a future Mortal Kombat game or anything else you want to say about him. Go ahead and leave a like on this video. feel free to share it with other people. Of course, make sure you subscribed and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I post a new video.